Hello and welcome to Artemis Rising Tarot. Today's reading is for the sign of Aquarius, and you will receive a healing with this reading, but you really have to be open. You have to be ready. The messages from Spirit sometimes can be triggering. Sometimes it will be your story. It'll be the people around you. It could be the Spirit trying to communicate with you. So just keep that in mind. I want to say thank you so much for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, because that helps more than you know. And if you know this is your reading, like you're for sure, this is my reading, there will be an extended that's available. If you join members, you'll have access to the extended readings as well as all the other content there, and it's very inexpensive. So I'm going to go ahead and begin for this month. Spirit, show us clearly the next month for Aquarius, for their greatest and highest good, okay? Show us how their highest timeline, how they can, how they can navigate their highest timeline with ease and with grace. Thank you. All right, I am going to just pick here. Let's see what we have. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Spirit is speaking about something that's blocked for you right now. Okay. Now this could be in terms of a belief, a thought process, something you're not willing to face, something that, and that's been coming up a lot in like all the readings, like having to face things head on. Okay, so if you're not ready to do that, then you might not want to listen to this reading, but Spirit is speaking about that, especially almost with every single sign. It's facing things head on. Okay, so the thing that is being addressed here is a fact of imbalance. Okay. I don't know if it's on your part, on someone else's part, it doesn't matter. It's the same concept, and the same things have to be addressed, looked at, forgiven, and that's the way you're going to be able to move on, okay? So they're talking about, they're showing me this person who is constantly giving of themselves, okay? Or you may be feeling that way, like you're feeling like you're giving all that you can give. Everywhere you go, it's like people are asking for something. There is an imbalance here, and we're going to get a little bit more information about that. I feel like in the past, you were in a healing phase, a recovery phase. You may have really thought about things. You really tried to resolve things within yourself, tried to heal things within yourself. More of like a playful recovery type of energy. Like that's what you wanted, or that's what you were in, or that's what you desired. So Spirit is speaking about a more of a time where things were more settled. But now you're in this position where you're seeing, it's like everyone else is getting something, but you're not. Okay, you're having to give. And maybe you're wondering why. It is this, Spirit is saying with their advice, is it's this belief, okay, that needs to be released here. And it may have to do with, it could be overgiving. We don't know. We're going to have to clarify that. It could be some sort of attachment that you have, okay? And it could be deep within. It could be really deep, like the way you see yourself. It could be something you learned, a habit you picked up. Something along the ways is Spirit's trying to guide you to release that, because it's holding you back from who you are meant to be, okay? Who you really are. And so Spirit is gently trying to guide you to release this, okay? Because it's holding you bondage. Okay, let's see. In the near future, I feel like things are going to be looking up for you. I see a revelation on your part. You know, the sun often shines a light on the dark aspects in the self, okay? The things that we don't want to look at or see or address, okay? Sometimes we can overgive when we feel guilty about something, and then we start to resent the person that we're overgiving to. I don't know where this is in your life, but I do know that it's going to be revealed to you. And when you do finally see it and understand where it comes from and how to move through it, I feel like the floodgates are going to open for you, and you're going to bring a lot of happiness and joy into your life. I see that's right here. They're showing me that that's a very near future. Okay. Their advice. It's really interesting because I see here temperance. It's in the reverse. So it can often mean overindulgence, an unhealed aspect of yourself, because temperance is about healing. It's about moderation. It's about equal give and take. It's about alchemy, okay? And it's someone is resisting doing the alchemy work within themselves to heal whatever is really at the root cause of something. Okay, and we have the Chariot here, which is what's hidden from you, what's really stopping you from moving forward. And with the Chariot, the rider of the Chariot often uses the heart, okay, to stay in balance, to stay in moderation. They know exactly where they're going. It's movement, it's travel, it's actually a breakthrough, okay, in evolution. Temperance again. Temperance and temperance. So Spirit is bringing your attention to where is, and temperance can often indicate a Sagittarius, just so you know. That is the Sagittarius. What needs to change? What needs to change? And this is within you. You may be getting angry at others because you feel like things are out of balance. But what deep within you needs to change? What is really at the root? Let's see if we can get more from Spirit. I want to get a little bit more on, and okay, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups is about not really looking at what makes you sad or what your grief, you know, the Five of Cups upright is letting go of the grief of the past and focusing on the future and on what you do have. And the Five of Cups in reverse is a refusal to look at that. It's not a refusal, that's a little strong of a word. It's more of like a resistance to really letting go of something, okay? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like it's affecting a lot of things on the physical realm for you. I do see a great sense of loss or disappointment Okay. With the Devil and Temperance, I'm also seeing, because if we put these two together, and I know there's a little bit in between here, but if we put them both together, that can indicate the Devil is a bondage, something that you keep doing. It's holds you in place. And with Temperance in reverse, that can kind of mean some sort of addiction. So in this particular card, it shows us people drinking. So like alcoholism, addiction, overeating, that's here too. All right, let's just see what is supporting. How are you, Spirit? How are you supporting the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Like, how are you supporting this situation from your vantage point? How are you supporting Aquarius with this situation? Okay, thank you. The Empress. The Empress can often indicate a mother figure. It can indicate somebody that comes to you in your time of need. Okay. So this beautiful, loving Empress, it's also the divine feminine aspect of you, of someone around you that comes forward and really gives you this healing balm. And they help you to, it's like they hold space for you. So you may have a person around you that's holding space for you as you become something new. Okay. There may be someone around you really supporting you, beautiful feminine energy, or someone of that nature. This could indicate a mother figure, your mother figure. It could be someone that is a mother. It can be an aspect of yourself that you should really appreciate. If you are the person that often helps others and is there for others and holds space for others and helps others to bring their dreams come true, that beautiful, loving energy you should embrace. Okay? That aspect of you, that aspect of someone else that presents that energy to you, because that's a very supportive energy for you. All right, what do we have for the Devil? How are you supporting them releasing these toxic thoughts, beliefs, addictions, whatever it may be for Aquarius? How are you, they want me to pick. There you are. Yeah, it's within you. Because it's the star that represents Aquarius. That represents healing. So a beautiful healing energy is being presented to you right now. Are you willing to look at what really, and be really honest with yourself about what really are you as holding you back? Because the universe and spirit is trying to show you, and you have to be open enough to, and honest and willing and brave enough and have courage enough to look within yourself to say, what is it that I know I could free myself from this, but I have the power to free myself from this. What is your real desire? Are you being honest with what you really desire in life? What you really want? Okay, because the star represents your true desire, your real hopes, your real wishes. So is that part of it? Are you being honest with yourself and with others? Okay. So it's like your beautiful, loving energy is enough to break these bonds that are really holding you in place. So it's only you holding yourself in place. And I know sometimes that's hard to hear, and you may need to do a little bit of digging, and we're gonna get more clarification on that. I don't know if Spirit is going to be able to address everyone's specific issues, but they might get pretty close. Okay, how are you supporting the Temperance in reverse, Spirit? Justice. Is this fair? You have to ask yourself, is this fair? Have I been fair? Have I been just about this? Have I been honest? Is this fair? Someone may be asking you, is this really how you're going to treat me? Or is this really fair for everyone? Someone may be calling justice on you. You may be calling justice on someone else. But what is really fair here? Okay, so it has to do with divine justice. You may feel like someone's taking something out on you too for the past. Let's get a little bit more on the past. What's this Four of Swords, please? And you're asking yourself, what is fair here? Is this really balanced? But it's within you. And once you see that, everything's going to change for you. Okay, what is the Four of Swords? Come on, Spirit. Give us a little bit more on the Four of Swords. You may have been not... Okay, so she's holding the sword in her mouth. So it's almost like you've been real quiet about everything. You haven't really been speaking about it. It's like you've been in this rest and recovery phase. Maybe you haven't been speaking to anyone about this. You've been trying to heal your own wounds. You've been, let's see, the Four of Swords. The Seven of Wands. Okay. The Seven of Wands is a very defensive energy. They feel the weight of the world, and they're trying to protect themselves from the ups and the downs of what's happening around them. The Seven of Wands is very defensive and quiet. So I see you in the past, is what Spirit's showing me, is that you've been very quiet and very defensive. Can I have one more? What is this about? What are they quiet and defensive about? What you really want, what's really on your mind, really sharing your emotional depth, what you really desire. So some of you have been very quiet and defensive about what you really desire. And I think that you've been holding on to this unhappiness. Oh boy. All right. Let's see. What is supporting the sun? What is supporting this sun, please? This revelation, this happiness. What is supporting it? The King of Swords, finally speaking up. That's you. That's you and your power. King of Swords is in his power. He speaks up. About what he really desires. There's no illusions. He doesn't, he really talks about his emotions, about what he's really going through. And he does it in a way where he's not defensive. He doesn't need to be defensive. He's not argumentative. It's, these are the facts. This is where I am. This is how I'm feeling. Because this is the King of Cups in reverse. So it's like you're not expressing your emotional depth or what you really feel. So I feel like the King of Swords is not afraid to express himself. And he does it with eloquence. What he really wants, what's really bothering him or her. All right, we're going to get more. This is a really interesting reading. Okay, let's get a little bit more on this Six of Pentacles and the Empress, please. Thank you. Strength. Someone has showed a lot of strength here. I don't know, maybe someone around you has had a lot of strength. There's many times they may have had to bite their tongue. There's many times that they and if that's you, that could be you or someone around you. Just showing a tremendous amount of strength through everything. Okay, what do we have for the Devil and the Star? Thank you. And your true wish is to be released from this. The Hierophant. Oh boy. So often the Hierophant can indicate a marriage or a commitment. Okay? I'm just going to say that. I was not hoping to see that card, but that's what I see. So I will say that. Now, it just could be a high level of commitment or a belief system that's really within you. So they're clarifying that what is holding you back is a belief system that's within you. Let's get one more. They're saying that's enough. I'm going to dive deeper into that in the extended, okay? Because not everybody, I'll be here forever if I try to do that. So we'll do that in the extended. We're going to dive deep into what belief system are you holding on to that is not allowing you to move forward. All right, can you give us a little more clarification on the past, please? Thank you. The King of Pentacles. So earth energy. Wow. Okay. The past, they're showing me, and I don't know if this represents another person. That's why I'm a little dumbfounded here. Does this represent another person? Or is this you? In the past, maybe you felt like you were on top of the world. Like you had everything. You didn't have to say anything. It's like, it didn't matter if You could just be defensive about things. And even when people showed you love, you were defensive. And or maybe people told you they loved you and you were defensive. And, you kind of held back emotionally. And you just felt like on top of the world. But now there's like something else happening. So the King of Pentacles, is that you or does that represent another person? Because I'm almost feeling as if that's another person. Now this could represent a boss. The King of Pentacles is often in charge of things. It could be a boss. It could be somebody that's very wealthy. Someone expressed to you how they felt and you didn't care. Something that you're defensive about. Something that you don't say anything. All right, you're going to have to put that together because that's going to mean different things for other people. It's like having control over your world. Someone didn't care and they got really defensive and they just became quiet. Interesting. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what we have for temperance and justice. One for temperance and justice. Thank you. Is this fair? The Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse is an energy of what are you really creating? Okay, so Spirit's asking you to ask yourself, what is really fair? And how have you created this? Okay, thank you. How have you created this? How long is this going to go on, too? Because they're showing me the infinity symbol. How long are you going to allow this to go on? And how have you created this? And what are you really creating here? What are you tapped into? Are you tapped into your lower desires? Or are you tapped into your higher aspect of yourself? So those are the questions that Spirit really is posing to you. Is that is it fair? Is it fair and is it healing? And what are you creating? How have you created this? Injustice. Really look at that. That's going to be hard. Okay, the Sun and the King of Swords. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to put her there because she came out sideways. So now we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here on the other side. That is a couple. The Queen of Pentacles is an energy of, and this is your, and we talked about the divine feminine because we saw the Empress here. So here somebody was working really in their divine masculine, and here they're speaking up, okay? And they are now in their feminine. So they're using that feminine aspect of them. And they're recognizing and they're speaking about how the divine feminine has helped them. And you could see there's a mountain. So they have helped them through many struggles. They're both wearing green, indicating the heart chakra. So speaking from the heart. allowing that divine feminine side to be shown. One more. Thank you. Judgment. The Queen of Pentacles is also a very generous person. They are generous. They speak up. Okay, so I see Aquarius in the near future speaking up about how they have misjudged someone, held them hostage, possibly held them hostage. Or they could be speaking up about misjudgment around them, or how they've finally woken up to the aspect of the divine feminine within them. It's like they're showing me at the bottom that there's help being offered to you, but it's like you are in a place where you can't even receive it. Someone was in a place where they couldn't receive it. There's help being offered, but I see like this depression almost, and he's looking towards the past and the choices that he made. Where did he go? What choices led him down this path? So I feel if you take the time, the divine feminine aspect, the Queen of Pentacles, what choices have I made on the earth plane? Is what Spirit's asking you. That I have judged somebody else, myself, or others, that I did not see them correctly in the right light, that I did not express to them what I really wanted. Where have I been unfair to others? Where have I been unfair with myself? Boy, this is a tough one. All these readings this month are terrible. It's really hard to get out. Okay. I try to do it in like a little bit easier way, but Spirit this month is like pushing the pedal. You know, they want us to evolve our consciousness, and they're pushing the pedal on all of us. And it's this month has been a little bit harsher. Okay, unconditional love. Beautiful. And freedom. Yeah, freedom. Unconditional love and freedom. And I feel like it's expressing that. And I feel the emotions of this reading. I do feel the emotions. And I feel there's going to be such a beautiful healing that's available to you. And you're going to have freedom from this. Okay? You're going to have freedom from this. I do feel if you think will judge you, they're not going to judge you like you think. Okay? You may believe that someone will hold a bad opinion of you if you express yourself, what you truly desire, but they will not. You're going to have freedom. That's what's going on this month. It's going to be really clear to you that if you speak about what you truly desire and you're open and honest about it and how you've created and what you was really being revealed to you, you're going to have so much more freedom and clarity. And you're going to see and know unconditional love on a new level. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we have for Aquarius. How is the angelic realm helping Aquarius this month? Thank you. Mercy. Metatron is very strong this month, okay? And I think it has to do with the solar flares. I'm going to be honest, from my perspective or what I see, there's evidence in the sky about the solar flares that are hitting the earth. And it's bringing clarity to a lot of people. So there's like a download of information that is here and available to you to really help you evolve in the best way. And Metatron is coming through. And he's pointing to the Book of Records. Like all the ways that you have avoided is being recorded. Okay, it's all being recorded. And in order to clear it, you're going to have to speak your truth. Okay, so this could involve another couple. All right. Because I do have a couple here, the king and queen. Could involve you, it could involve another couple. You and another couple, or something along those lines. I don't know, but I feel like there's going to be a clearing here. And I think someone deserves justice. I don't know who it is, but someone deserves justice here. Can I have one more for Aquarius? Mercy. Oh, that's too many. Okay, can I just have one more, please, for Aquarius? Thank you. Okay, surrender. There's that heart chakra being blown wide open. Wide open, look at that. That's the heart chakra just being blown wide open. And along with that is the sacral chakra, which is, once this is illuminated to you and you really feel freedom of expression and freedom, I feel like a whole creative side of you is going to open. Okay? Mercy and surrender. Where in the past I felt it was avoidance, it was not speaking the truth, it was defensiveness. Now you've come to the point where you've illuminated what it is and you're surrendering to your truth. And you're going to have freedom. All right, let's see who wants to come through for Aquarius. No, they don't want that yet. Okay. All right, I'm going to call in all the guides, the guardians, the angels, the Reiki masters, the ancestors, the highest light and resonance, and unconditional love, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please help the sign of Aquarius this month to have a revelation, to be able to speak their truth without fear of judgment. Help them to open to unconditional love, accept and receive it. Freedom from past addictions, thoughts, belief systems, structures, vows, commitments that have been holding them in place. Help them to see what they have created and how they have created it. Help them to bring justice into a situation. Bring them into the sun, into illumination, into happiness. Freedom from all that holds them back, from what their heart truly desires. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now we can move on. Let's see who wants to come through for Aquarius today, please, for the greatest and highest good and the greatest and highest good of all. I almost wasn't going to do this month for you guys but then Spirit said no, they want it. They want it. So who wants to come through for Aquarius today, please, for the greatest and highest good and the greatest and highest good of all? Thank you. Who wants to come through for Aquarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good and the greatest and highest good of all? Thank you, Spirit. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Aquarius today, please, for their greatest and highest good and the greatest and highest good of all? Thank you, Spirit. Is that enough? I think that's enough. Okay. Hold on one second. One flew over here. Okay. The details are going to all be worked out. I have a grandmother energy coming through. This could be the Empress that we saw earlier, okay? Empress often to me is a mother figure. It's the divine feminine. It can often represent spirit coming through in this reading. They are supporting you at this time. They came in the support position, okay? They're trying to give you the strength. They're saying it's time to forgive yourself. So maybe you've been judging yourself. Maybe you have created an injustice and judging yourself for the past, but you don't realize it. Okay, sometimes that can happen. Okay, follow your heart in this situation. Your heart is really going to be blown open after this when you follow your heart. The root chakra is ground clear and stable. Okay, good. Because if this has to do with money, a money situation, King of Pentacles can often indicate money, assets, those types of things. Everything's going to be stable, okay? I'm really happy and content. I feel like this grandmother energy wants you to know that she's very happy and content, but she also wants this for you. And look, if you can look at this picture, it's like she can see you and she's sending love. Okay, so she wants you to be happy and content. She's very happy and content. She wants you to know that your health is improving. That's always a good sign. They want you to support those around you. They want you to support those around you. That's her message to you. And a new career is on the way. Okay, Pentacles can often indicate a career. And with this being the divine feminine aspect of you, this could be something that you have never done before. This could be something, I'm going to say it, spiritual, creative, artistic. It could be something that brings you a lot of joy. Okay, this could be psychic work, anything healing work, anything along those lines. Let's see if we'll dive deeper into that in the extended. I'm going to try to see what that all entails. I hope you enjoyed this reading for the sign of Aquarius. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And if you want a little bit more information, join members. And if not, I'll see you guys next month. Take care.